Lawnarchy. What's happening? It's your man PL. You just heard the sounds of some more of the National DJ Day set from National DJ Day. I still have no idea who was DJing what. It's to me. I'm sure. I believe we had some Buddha Palm in there. I believe we had some Sincere in there. Maybe some Smiley.
I think so. I think that's right.
I know these were people who came through for at some point, but I would have to watch the video to tell you who was who. But then if we're watching the video, then you don't need me to say shit because you can see that your goddamn self.
Facts.
But it sounded good, and I appreciate them for coming through and dropping that funky dope flavors. Man, let's go ahead and check in, man. Shit. Jason, how was your week, man?
Man, I'll say it's been a busy one. This was the fourth show we didn't had in a 7-day span. So like we out here working.
Yeah.
What is me and your fourth show?
Oh, true that.
Someone else was working in a different capacity.
It was like 3.5 for you. 3.5. We'll give you the half.
Yeah. But I've been gigging too, shit.
I'm not saying you wasn't gigging. I was not saying you wasn't gigging, but you wasn't doing this, so you still got shit to say.
You've delivered everything you got.
Oh no, not really. It's just we've done a lot of talking.
I feel you. I appreciate y'all too. Shit,
Yeah,
holding
we've
it
done
down.
a lot of talking.
But yeah, 50th. I know we'll talk about it a little bit, but that was it was nice seeing so many KC artists all in one place, like a for real beautiful sight. Like it was all love. It wasn't no bullshit. I honestly thought it was gonna be some bullshit when I saw a couple of people pull up, and it wasn't. Like everybody was cool. Like just the whole event went over like it should have. So yeah, It's been beautiful weather this week. So yeah,
Man,
no
that
complaints.
ass. It was supposed to be like 100 degrees the past couple of days, and it's only been like 84.
Like 80 something, yeah.
Even though Wednesday felt like it was like way hotter than the thermometer was saying that it was, but yeah, I ain't mean to cut you off.
But yeah, I'm very pleased about the last 7 days. So
That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. Rock, how was your week?
A lot of stress, man. In all likelihood, probably self-inflicted, but I've been struggling all week to get balanced. You know what I mean? Maybe it was because we're just hella busy, you know. But I can't count it as a positive week. I mean, there's certainly bright spots within the last 7 days, but yeah, I'm ready to do this one over. I'm ready for this fucking summer to be done. I'm tired of bugs. I'm fucking tired of bugs. Jesus, man.
like all types of bugs, or is there a specific bug that you're really sick of right now?
Oh, mosquitoes, fruit flies. I saw a cow killer ant at the job today. That scared the fuck out of me. Have you ever heard of them?
I have not. That's the first
motherfuckers
one.
is like
Real
that big,
ass ant.
Damn.
and they literally can
They'll
gang up
paralyze
on a
it.
cow and kill that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
they can paralyze a cow with they bite or something.
Mm-hmm. I remember in boot camp, I saw one out on the at the range, and I tried to kill it with the butt of my rifle, and I had to stomp it like with the butt of the rifle like 3-4 times for that motherfucker to stop moving. No, that's funny. It's not like it's a hard. They look furry, and they like red with black stripes. It just makes you give you the willies a little bit, you know. Mm-hmm. Well, I just spoke up today and said it's time for some citronella buckets out there. Because everybody loves the patio, but you're getting ate up if you're being real.
Oh yeah, I be getting I be mad. I come home, my legs be all scratchy. Like,
Yeah.
hey, what the fuck?
I have had good beer in the last week though. That's a positive. So yeah, that's about it.
I don't know how my week was. To be honest with you, I don't know how to judge it. It was cool. I guess I made it through it. But there was a couple of points where I lost my shit. And one of them was publicly.
I mean,
And now the new fear is when I'm gonna lose it again. So that's the on the bingo card now for August. Because it's not if, it's definitely when.
I think you recovered well though.
Oh, I mean, at some points you have no choice but to recover if something's gonna get done.
Yeah.
And even if it's not necessarily recovered, but just
The gig is the gig.
got to get through the gig.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I'm, in need of other counseling that way too, probably. So, yeah. Lots of good therapy coming up, I'm pretty sure. It's something I'm really looking forward to. Sarcasm. But I am, really. Not as sarcasm. I'm gonna need it. Yeah. Oh well. So, Saturday was Hip Hop 50. We have some interviews, and I actually have most of them edited. I just haven't put them out yet. I don't know. I haven't. I'm not sure where I'm going to put them. Meaning, I know that they'll probably wind up on the YouTube page, but do I save them for the website? Do I save them, or do I hold them for Instagram? Put them up there too? I'm not sure where I'm going to put them yet, and I don't feel like I have to rush to put it out there right now. So this is still the 50th anniversary, correct?
Yeah,
so,
True that.
yeah. So I feel like I got until
I mean, technically, it's just started.
August
12.
12th, or no, August 11th, because Kansas City's always late. August 11th, 24 to get the 50th anniversary stuff out. And I'm kind of an asshole, so I may wait until August 10th.
Let's not do that.
Hey, I'm just letting everybody know that is on the table. That's like if you're playing roulette, you know what I'm saying, and it's the one green slot. That's the one green slot. Ultimate asshole move. August 10th, 2024. The day before we do our 51st anniversary. Saturday was cool from what I saw and got to participate in and everything. I didn't get to see all the performances. I didn't get to see the majority of the performances, but the performances I saw were dope, and people that I'm fans of, or that I am a fan of. I got to see a couple minutes of Less Is More. Man, I don't think people understand how dope Les is.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, for real.
He's in his bag. He seems happy.
People are scared of Les's subject matter.
Yeah.
And because of that, they kind of don't pay attention to how dope Les really is.
Mm-hmm.
But Les is more is dope. And then
And dude got the most infectious laugh.
oh man,
It's like you know that's lit.
it's it's real. You know what I'm saying? He's not faking it. What's good, Brass? Oh, you good? Slide on through. Shit, we all.
Les Ismore is dope. And to the motherfucker trying to heckle down at VBS a few minutes ago when
What?
I was down there.
What?
You lucky my mama was there. You lucky my mama was there, bro. Cause like I stated at the table, you lucky Les Ismore is a pleasant, peaceful person that come over and punch you in your fucking head, you lame bastard. Anyway,
Really? After I left?
Yeah, man. Thank you for getting the fuck up the stage. We don't want to hear that shit, blah, blah, blah.
Was it a black dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that just reaffirms the point that I just made that a lot of people are afraid of Les's subject matter.
You just brought that up.
And they narrow-minded with the whole aspect of his sonic approach to things, bro. That's all.
Man, look.
And never mind. I listened to enough Sunrider and enjoy the fuck out of it.
And let's just remind or inform. Rock and roll was originally black music.
All that's weird.
So
Yeah, we made it.
Rock and roll still is black music. Rock is what that is now. You know what I mean?
Even rock music.
even rock music was black music.
Was born from that culture of people who were put in them certain positions and had that certain background. Straight up. Put the political spin on saying it.
Damn, what the fuck is going on, man?
Oh no. Can't have you.
Damn, that's a damn shame because I thought Les was in his bag actually. You know.
My mama wasn't tripping. My mama don't like repetitive. It's almost tribal. She wasn't tripping. You know what I mean? So, I'm just
Shout out to Big Les, man, because he's the biggest spirit, most loving dude that you can run into.
greet you like this
Yeah, you know,
every time.
and he's a super hip hop head.
The head.
Yes.
My God, his hip hop acumen is out there.
Before
Oh,
PL
man.
Before PL had the T-shirt King title, it was Les Ismore.
Yeah, Les Ismore still has a T-shirt King title, by the way. That's Brother Nevis is announced. We are bestowing that upon him.
Yeah, remember PL's boy.
Boy.
Hey, so
Hey, I had slight beef with Ismore back in the day.
During the Peanut era.
Yeah, but it was legitimate beef. You know what I'm saying? Because he had those dope ass Les Ismore Vitality shirts that had like Missouri and Illinois on them, and he never had them in a triple X. And he always be like, "You gotta eat healthy, brother, to lose that weight to get in that shirt." And I'd be like, "Hey man, fuck that shit, Les. Come on, nigga, just get the triple X's. I'm gonna buy them."
Fat boy.
I was like, me, Deuce, a couple other cat, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get him. Man. But nah, that's always been my guy for real. When I heard I got a cider for sale coming out the speakers at a gym theater at the Hip Hop 50, I was that was one of the moments that touched my heart, like when I was at the Sprint Center for 2 Chainz, Juicy J, and was it Future?
I think so.
Might have been Future, and Tech, and it was the first time Tech wound up performing at Sprint Center. As a, you know, it was a surprise, you know, set. Oh man. It was dope. First and foremost, because I remember, you know, me, him, and a few other artists having conversations about wanting to perform at Kemper Arena and open up there. And then when when that was no longer an option, it became Sprint Center, or what was it at first? T-Mobile Center, or it was Sprint Center first.
But now it's T-Mobile
But now it's T-Mobile Center. But so it was Sprint. This is back in the Sprint Center days. So he's doing his set. He jumps off into the crowd or whatever, and Big Nick, rest in peace,
rest in peace.
is carrying him through the crowd. Nigga, I shed like 5 tears, man. I was happy in the motherfucker, man, because that was like a dream come true for a gang of people in the crowd. Man, and hearing something as underground as Les Ismore's, you know what I'm saying, a side of for sale coming out of the speakers at Gym Theater. Hey, that the underground eventually rises to, you know what I'm saying, becomes the that was yeah, that was dope.
Truth. You know what I mean?
Me, Brass, and Ismore all had a special moment post show. Over at fucking soiree. Fresh was in his bag at the after party.
Fresh and Rice was
In they bags, man.
time machine. Boy.
Like, don't get me wrong. Fresh shut the show down at the show itself. But that after party, woo!
Y'all missed out.
Let me tell you, this man closed the night out, jumped into fucking B-More house, into some Chicago ghetto house, into some trap with effortless perfection.
Oh, see,
Perfection.
people forget that DJ Fresh is a DJ.
Is a DJ.
Actual DJ.
You know what I'm saying? They think that he just do two-step shit or
You
rap
can't keep
shit.
the name Fresh around the country like that.
Right.
Right.
You can't keep it. They let him have that. Everybody was like, "Ah, you DJ Fresh playing." They didn't come see it. Was like,
Okay.
And don't get me
My
wrong,
bad.
it's some other
My bad.
DJ
How long
Freshes.
you been doing that too?
It's some
Oh,
other DJ
okay,
Freshes
yeah.
out there across the country.
But they better shut the fuck up
But
when Gary walk in the
When
spot.
when Gary Edwin walks in,
Thank you. That's the
he
DJ.
is
Like, oh,
the
I
DJ
know him.
He is the DJ Fresh of the evening. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much no matter where he's going. And I'm gonna say pretty much by saying, you know, no matter where he's going.
No matter where.
KC Icon for the show. That's you know, him. This is just all my opinion now. This is nothing's Bible on this, but him, DJ Rice, and Jock Max are my triumvirate of DJs.
Who's on your
Say
Mount
that again?
Rushmore? Who's the fourth?
I don't do Mount Rushmore
You said
because
Fresh
Mount
Jock and
Rushmore
who?
is stolen land from our fellow natives, and I believe that's bullshit that they took that sacred monument and turned it into that bullshit thing with them four raggedy motherfucking faces on it. So no,
I
don't
knew he
do
would
Mount
turn it into a
Rushmores,
lesson.
But
for
I
you,
give you a
motherfucker.
good triumvirate, my man.
I knew he would give you a lesson.
Hold on.
motherfuckers.
Fresh Jock and who?
Right?
DJ Rice.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. From when I heard Rice's story, because I ain't really know his story like, I've been knowing Rice for everybody has, but I ain't know his story like that. I ain't gonna get into it on here because that's for him to tell, and that's gonna be a great episode. But man, Rice got a story and a legacy all his own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That once you get into KC DJs like that, yeah, that's where you go. You go to them three.
The heaviest.
You
Rice
can throw
used to,
Hike out in there. You can throw a couple other cats out in there. Too.
Oh no, there's levels to this, and the top tier level in my opinion is those three. The next level down, in my opinion, are cats like Hike, cats like Ataxic, cats like DJ Shad, cats like AJ2, cats like let's see who else was super duper. Just yeah.
Oh, no, I can't level them out like that in tiers like that. I got to give them points on what I know they do, just from a DJ perspective.
The only way, and I'll tell you the only.
But
reason,
all
the only
those
reason I
cats
can,
that we just spoke of.
Hold on. I'll tell you the only reason I can level them out like that is because I used to do booking.
No, yeah, how you would book them? Yeah,
And
that's how you
based
book
on
them.
not necessarily how I would book them, but even the availability to book them.
Right.
And Rice, Jock Max, and DJ Fresh, at the times that I was doing booking, were nigh impossible because they had been booked for 2 years
There you go.
prior.
I was just
Yeah.
about to say, Rice
And-
works his ass off.
Yeah.
Fresh
and-
is in demand, and Jock is a unicorn. How you gonna do it?
Well, no, this is when Jock was actually out
He
DJing.
still was a unicorn.
No, he was actually
booked
out.
like a motherfucker.
No,
oh, you can
DJ,
find
he
him.
was actually out. Like,
He only had residencies that he committed.
yeah, but he was committed to him. He had like 3 residencies, and then he had one, a secret one up in Chicago that a lot of cats didn't know about. That I just happened to catch one night because my boy was like, "Hey, we about to," we was up there, and he was like, "Hey, we about to slide up, and this is a dude from KC. You might know him." I was like, "Shit, who?" He's like, "It's a cat named Jock Max." I was like, "Shit, that's big bro."
Now that's what I'm talking about with, "Hey, Jock, can I get you this weekend?" "Nah, I can't be out." "Well, where you gonna be at?" "I'll be there." It's a plane ticket.
No, he wouldn't even tell. He wouldn't tell. I don't think anybody, or maybe like, outside of, the immediate. I don't think anybody outside of that circle. I wouldn't have known about it had I not stumbled upon it by being in Chicago when he was there.
Damn.
That's how well he keeps his shit to himself. Oh man, I keep telling people, Jock sneaky.
Motherfuckers in Chicago ask me about it.
That's my guy.
Hey, let me rewind to Rice real quick for a second. Tell you the first time I met DJ Rice. First of all, Rice is statewide. You know what I mean? Like
Heavy.
statewide.
From the middle, heavy.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's really how he made his name was being border to border around this motherfucker gigging. And I met him in Warrensburg at After Hours.
Damn.
Man, I was doing my little after hours set and shit. This dude come in, walk in the booth. I'm like,
Big motherfucker, who is this?
yo, his hands was like this big, dog.
DJ want a Debo want a DJ?
Hey.
All right.
Hey, man, I'm DJ Rice, bro. Nice to meet you. Shake my hand. I'm like, oh my God. Motherfucker got 5 gold rings on this huge hand. It was a long, it had been, that's the first time I'd ever been intimidated by anybody in the entertainment industry.
You know how he got them hands?
No.
What you know?
Same way Jack got them hands. Same way DJ Fresh got them hands. Carrying all them goddamn records.
I
the key
think
to
Rice
getting
done beat a
the
few
hand
people's asses.
Oh yeah, that
That
too.
is
I
true.
mean, but that too. But the strength that, dude. When I used to carry crates for them cats back in the day.
Crates, speakers.
Oh man,
Turns.
yeah. Oh, because I knew of DJ Rice up here, but I never got to meet him because I wasn't old enough to get none of the spots that he was DJing at. But he started coming down to MU and DJing parties down there. Psh, I was like, "Hey, bro, man, what's up, man? I'm from KC2, blah 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 blah." Told him, and, man, that was, and he'd always be like, "Hey, what's up, man? What's good?"
He called me on his way back from Columbia the first time we met. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened.
I gotta switch things up. We talking about DJ hands. I'm probably gonna be murdered for this one, but DJ Hank's hands. Have y'all seen
Shout out
Hank's
DJ
hands?
Hank. Oh, DJ Hank got big ass.
Yeah.
Big ass hands.
Yeah.
Hank been DJing so long that when he DJ, his shit just do some crooked ass shit that I ain't never seen in my life.
They're large.
I was like, "Oh, are you okay?" And he just cutting like a motherfucker, and his fingers like damn near a 90-degree angle, and then pop right back in, like a football player. Boy. It's nuts.
Hey, yo,
Like
so
Booger McFarland's hands.
So, I didn't think I was going to be the one to drop anything negative about the Hip Hop 50KC event. But here's just another little show education and training and advisory. If your ass ain't performing, stay the fuck off the wings of the stage. Good Lord. Good Lord, that motherfucker was a club back there. Hold on.
Switched all the way to the street.
Hold on. So much that I didn't even recognize that there was a green room behind the stage. Because there was that many people on the wing, so I couldn't even look over and see. Oh, there's a door with some beer and food, and I smell some herb being burnt up in this motherfucker. Even though it's probably against policy. But Yeah, man. Hey, there was more people on the wings that had nothing to do with the show than people that were actually any part of the production of the show.
I had to feel involved.
Hey, look, take that shit to the green room.
It's too small.
Can't
No,
see
it wasn't.
Can't see
No,
nothing.
that was no. Their asses
Can't
could have
see
been
the
in there
show.
and been cool.
Can't see the show in the green
Can't see
room.
the show from the green room. She got to set the monitors up. While I'm back there.
How about just go out and watch it? In the
Or how
crowd?
about just go back to your seat that you paid for so we can make this motherfucking crowd look bigger? You know
That's
what
what
I
I
mean?
did.
You know, yeah, that really got on my nerves. Outside of that, it was cool. It was cool to open up for Fresh. The video board was fucking amazing.
Man.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, yeah.
You really appreciate that, huh?
Soul Server sent me.
Never
some,
been a part of anything like
sent me
any
this,
production like that.
basic
Shout out to
ass
DJ
picture.
Joe.
And I was like, nah, man, this is for the let's do this right. So I had to jazz up the picture and do some other stuff, and then they put it on a video board and double jazzed it. I was like, oh shit, it's the triple jazz,
Yeah.
all jazz fingers, all flats.
But yeah, it was dope to you got corners of the hip hop scene here. You know what I mean? Enough corners to say it was accurate representation.
There was one corner missing, and I'm not gonna get into the why, but the Rich the Factor corner, the Major Factor Records corner, was not
I did not
Fair.
hear
represented.
them either.
Yeah.
Fair. And
I
that's
mentioned
a
somebody
mistake on my
else.
part that I didn't drop no Rich.
At the Hip Hop 50, and I if I was gonna complain about something,
It's facts.
I would complain about that. But I also will just remind me
Ready for Joe
after
Good.
we get off to tell you why. But yeah, other than that, you know, Hip Hop 50 was I think it was rather enjoyable. I'm looking forward to seeing the video, or the DVD or whatever. I don't know what the stream, I don't know what the kids are. I don't know what the fuck.
I think DJ Joe's gonna be doing the edit of it.
I mean, I don't know anymore.
Hey man,
Shit,
that
if they-
motherfucker got some gear, dog.
If he got
Mike
the
Savage?
Hey, is he gonna have it on VHS?
It's on the gram. I sent it to you.
I need
Talk
some,
to him. You remember?
I need a
old
VHS
radio
copy.
show?
I don't think that's gonna
I
happen.
can't remember who it was, but he was out there with a girl from the radio show. They was the one shooting on a fucking red camera. He came to set that motherfucker down
Oh, yeah,
in the picture with me.
yeah,
I was
there
like,
was-
hey, don't leave 10 grand next to me again, motherfucker. I will rob
Oh, that big one that he set on the table?
Yeah.
That's the one you're talking about?
That big nice one.
you. That was a SUV sitting on that table. No payments.
Shout out to Sean Edwards for offering like portrait, like EPK level photography pictures in the back for everybody that participated.
Good shit.
Yeah, that was dope. Because when I checked in, after I set up, they're like, yeah, you got to go upstairs and take a picture. I was like, it's like a mug shot. And it's like, nah, they doing something,
Promo pic.
documenting something or something. And I was like, all right, bet. Get these pics.
Yeah, that's dope.
They took my soul, probably.
The last person to do that was Barrel Maker. Hold on, I gotta say his actual name now, don't I?
Philip, Coney? Is that his name? Nah, Philip, is it Philip?
No, it's
It's not Philip. It's, shit, I forgot it.
Morgan Cooper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He was way off.
I know.
and a Cooper is a barrel maker.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He went after that hard, didn't he?
Well, that was shit. That was 8 to 10 years ago. No. It was 2016. Damn, it was almost 8 years ago.
That's 8 years ago.
He got on social media and was like, "Yo, you need some pictures done for promo and shit. I'm gonna be down there. I'm gonna be down in the bottom these 3 days between these hours. Pull up."
And I should have pulled up, but I was like mad. I was like, that was when I was like super heated for real. That I hated most of the scene. And I probably would have tried to fight somebody, and I ain't want to turn it into no violent situation.
Oh,
I had a lot of anger, y'all. I'm sorry.
You all right for you?
And
I'm
actually
good now, or I'm better.
Thank God.
And
you
I
got
actually
it back.
DJ. I did a set one of them days, and he got pictures of me and Sage and shit, like dope pictures. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna hold on to them for a minute.
Oh, A16 Day was cool. You know what I'm saying? I had a few people watching on. Decent amount of people watching on the stream. Had a couple people come out for the actual, event. We made it through it. It was a long day.
I gotta get that Bob Marley again though once.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I may
I know. I still gotta get it though.
yeah, it may never happen again.
That was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, that used to be the jam. I mean, it still is the jam.
Yeah,
but-
so it's still the jail.
It just hit harder now. That's all.
Oh,
It hit a lot harder.
Oh, it already hit hard, but okay. The way my mind works to be able to do that song, because I would always do it at the end of a set. First off, so at the end of a set, I always feel is one of the like most of a end of a good set for me is like one of the most purest times that I have, and I can sing that song without problem because it's what I'm saying, I'm in a great space, everything's right, and I what I'm saying, and I can take what the crowd's giving me and give it back to them through that song at the end of it. Yeah, man. It's always been a heavy song. You know what I'm saying? But different weight shifted into it this time. Or
Absolutely.
this last time. And that was I wasn't ready for it. Just flat out. So I've been thinking about it, and I was like, I don't know, man, because I want to keep my sets light and right and cool, and so I don't know. I may never do that song again.
Right. We got plenty of cameras. I got a young man play the guitar pretty good. He actually rocks with the Brasses around here and does that pretty good. We at least got to get a posterity.
Man.
something.
That shit ain't going away forever. There's a few little steps you gotta make.
I want to
And
get
you'll
that
get
there. Put your wings on somewhere.
I can give you a great version of it from the originator of it.
So you got on vinyl?
Get that anywhere.
The Redemption song? Dude, no, I don't, because I can't find that fucking album nowhere for a nice price. It's not going to destroy any of my Kick It money for the next couple of months. No.
Like how ridiculous we talking?
That's the,
That's the greatest hits, ain't it?
I want to say, is it the greatest hits?
Yeah.
I can't remember. I think it might be Uprising. And that and nobody ever gets rid of the Uprising album. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nobody ever gets rid of that. The rest of them, you can find them in
Shout
the
out
used.
Blaski.
You know what I'm saying? But the Uprising album, and I work at a record shop.
That was my first thought. Like,
So I'm always checking for that, and I'm always checking for some Ambrosia. Oh, that's right, I fucks with Ambrosia. Fucks with Ambrosia kind of heavy. Put a little weight on it. Like Eddie Murphy said, Dolomite said, put your weight on it.
I'll put my weight on it. I'll slack it up. I smack it up. Cheap pull.
Hey, you know who else I fuck with that you probably didn't think I fuck with? Chicago.
The Rock Group Chicago?
Yeah, Peter Cetera and them. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I fuck with Chicago.
I made a trip to Chicago. Listen to 2 or 3 Chicago greatest hits.
And the fact that they used to really call themselves Chicago Transit.
Yeah.
Is hilarious. And then the CTA was like, nah, y'all, nah.
It's misrepresentation.
Nah. So they just changed it to Chicago. It's like, we dare the city to sue us. Who gonna sue us from the city?
This guy
Never-
dumped so many files and folders on me, albums, you know, and I just be listening, bro. There's so many bands that I'm like, word?
Nevis over here talking about Chicago. Talking about who you say, the Carpenters. Yeah.
Man.
Changes your life.
Yes.
Oh man, I had a crush on her for at one point in life.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard the original Superstar from her.
Easily.
Before I heard it from the world's greatest karaoke singer. Oh, my bad. Was that disrespectful?
I'd say the name.
I call Luther Vandross the world's greatest karaoke singer.
Word?
The hate.
No, go for it. I'm
no,
interested.
no.
Shit.
Let me hit you with this.
Go on.
Let me hit you with this.
Go on.
Then here, let me learn you something
Yeah,
real quick.
let's talk about
Did
this.
you know that roughly 70% of his hits are remakes?
I'd say 80.
Did you know
I'll
that
say 4
Luther
out of 5.
Vandross did the jingle for KFC?
Yes.
Did not know that.
Yeah. So I'm just saying. So like,
And AT&T.
he only had like 1 or 2 or maybe 3 like actual quote unquote Luther Vandross hits.
I say most of his 80s hits was all
He
remakes.
started off as a jingle artist, though.
And I'm not
He
knocking
started
that.
off as a backup.
As
And
an
that-
instrument
and-
himself,
Yeah.
his voice was an instrument himself.
And no one's knocking that. I'm just saying.
Blasphemy. You call Luther Vandross
But hold up.
the best karaoke?
Ooh, shit.
Yikes!
I'm just saying.
Ouch!
I'm just saying.
What are you saying? Who else is a karaoke singer? in
Wasn't
the
Luther on Star Search?
Yeah, yes, he came from humble beginnings.
4 stars.
He came
4
from
stars.
humble beginnings.
I'm not,
No
and
doubt.
I'm not knocking none of that
was
because
the
I am
original
a
Ruben
fan
Studd.
of Luther.
Brother, what the disrespect?
It's a little thick.
But
Tell him, Glenn, it's a
no,
little
but
thick.
look at it this way. Look at it this way.
It's a little thick.
If an artist today came out and had 80% of their hits were remakes of songs that were already hits,
Oh, you mean hip hop?
Hey,
Karaoke at the old
hey,
concerts.
hey, I will say this much to counter the argument. I'm still interested by your opinion, right? But just to counter the argument to a bit, you're saying that he's the best karaoke singer that ever existed when Bruno Mars is out there.
yes.
Your boy Bruno Mars, he do be on the karaoke.
He's Bruno Mars exists.
What next? Smokey Robinson?
Hey, that last one Smokey dropped though. He need to take that one back.
He really do.
Lifestyle as a vocalist.
What was the name of that shit?
Oh my God. He
Thuggin'?
talking his ass old, his 80-year-old ass talking about some nasty
Gasms.
shit.
Nah, was it Thuggin'?
No, you talk the album. Smokey's
cocaine.
last albums is called Gasms.
Lionel Richie. What do you think of Lionel?
Oh, Lionel's one of the best songwriters ever.
Put some respect for Luther. Put some respect on
Hey, but Luther ain't a singer-songwriter.
He's not. That he is not.
Definitely a singer.
And he didn't have no songwriters apparently because
He's male Beyonce.
It's just so
before
much disrespect
Beyonce.
going on right now.
No,
I don't know.
that's real. He was a performer and a vocalist. he was not a singer-songwriter. You know what I mean? Like,
Neither was Sam Cooke. What do y'all got to say
But
about
doesn't Beyonce write some of this shit?
Yeah, some of it.
who are singers in y'all minds?
hey, Sam
Look,
Sam
at no
Cooke.
point did you hear
Hey,
me say
Sam
that
Cooke is
Luther
like
can't
on
sing.
Tupac
Okay,
status.
true. Okay, all right. When I heard karaoke,
What you heard
that's
me-
like
what you
somebody
heard
who
me
can't
say
really
was
sing and sings along.
That I comically call Luther the world's greatest karaoke singer ever. And it's for the simple fact.
Milli Vanilli.
No.
That's what I took it as.
Okay, well, that would be the greatest lip sync act. There's a difference between karaoke and lip sync.
Karaoke singers are actually singing.
You know what I'm saying? There's a difference.
We have to do a seance right
You have to have the talent to be able
The
to sing
chick that sing
karaoke.
Groove It's in Your Heart is the best karaoke
Okay,
backup
Yeah.
singer ever.
You'd have to have no talent except to be able to match your lips with some words to lip sync.
Yes, okay.
So that's a different. That's an acting skill. You know what I'm saying? Luther was the world's and I say that jokingly because, like I said, 80% of his hits were already hits.
Covers.
Yeah.
Or you know what I'm saying? So it's like, how hard? And I'm not knocking Luther. I love to play. When you look back at it, I'm gonna take this easy ass route. Motherfuckers ain't even gonna realize it till I'm gone. But I'm a
Oh no! Hold on now.
damn.
Hold on now. Damn.
That's a little bit too much right there.
Wow.
Damn.
I was gonna repeat
Once
that on
again,
the microphone,
Bruno
but I'm
Mars
not.
exists. Bruno Mars exists, and he came off of doing cruise ships.
He's gonna go back and have his own cruise ship before it's over.
But see, I don't think I don't put Bruno Mars in the karaoke
I don't know if
category.
he's still on that narcotic or not.
You don't know if
He was on the narcotics.
Oh, they can sing.
Bruno
Yeah,
Mars
they
was on the
Oh, he got
narcotics.
arrested.
But see, I put Bruno Mars in more of a Vegas show category than a karaoke category.
Oh yeah, when he decides to move to Vegas, it's
Oh,
over
I want to
with.
go see Bruno Mars'
It's
Vegas
over,
show
like, yeah.
when he does that.
If Usher can get a
I'm mad at myself that I didn't go see Usher's Vegas show.
Oh, it's gonna get extended.
No, it's not getting extended after this.
They gonna give Bruno Mars a Patrick Mahomes contract.
I'm getting me some leftovers.
It's gonna be 10 years, 500 mil.
Shit.
You tuned up, ain't you? You real tuned up.
I swear it's gonna.
Go
That's
back
what it's
to
gonna
your
be.
room.
What did Mariah get? It was something stupid, wasn't it?
Mariah, she did pretty well.
I can't remember.
She was there for what, for like two years.
Something like that.
Yeah, she did. She did pretty well.
got a residency.
Britney Spears got
Does
problems
Britney
right
still,
now.
does she still have the residency?
That's the greatest karaoke singer.
Who, Britney?
Ooh, I don't even know
Nah.
if she gets
Yeah.
that
You can't
designation.
give her
Yeah,
that.
no.
She ain't
Was she
wrote
singing?
nothing.
Was she singing?
She ain't
that-
sang
just
much
'cause-
either.
Well, just because you didn't write it doesn't mean it's not original.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
Fair-
she the
fair-
second
fair
best auto tunes to T-Pain?
Nah, that's J-Lo.
I don't know, man. Shit,
Hey, listen.
I don't know if I've never in my
Y'all
life.
try to say J-Lo don't
Hey,
hit
it's
you with auto-tune?
It's wild to
Affleck
think
felt
that
in his tank.
well, it's wild to think that pop culture is still this fixated on Britney Spears when Christina Aguilera then like became a legit like top tier vocalist. You know what I mean?
But she can actually sing,
Britney
though.
won that one.
Nah. Christina Aguilera sing Britney under the table.
Absolutely.
Check that bank.
But
But bank
but
account,
hold
that's
up,
what I'm
but
saying.
hold
Yeah.
up, hold up, though, hold up.
Tell you,
Check
Hold
your
up.
daddy's bank.
Hold up. Christina Aguilera could always actually sing.
absolutely, no doubt.
I didn't
Let's get
necessarily
dirty.
believe that straight out.
Oh,
It took me some years.
She could always actually sing. When
Christina
they
can
show,
blow,
you
bro.
notice that they rarely show any of Britney's Mickey Mouse Club shit.
Right.
Cause yeah, she could sing, but it's borderline Mary J. Blige-ish.
Oh!
Preach on it. Preach on
We
it.
gonna have Black America coming
Oh!
You know, it's
That's
like
Mary J. Blige.
Spicy!
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
spicy! Oh!
Like what are you trying to do?
Ooh.
Like,
hey, we just here to tell
about
the
another
truth here.
person.
You done
that
had
stole
some
a
hood
bunch
say
of
song
songs.
today, boy. You getting
Like-
spicy.
My camera ain't on, so I'm just extra wild, I guess.
they you know they're knocking at the door right now.
They ain't knocking.
Just pulling up.
Wow.
You can't do that. I'm scared to walk outside.
Damn,
Now,
man,
hold
that's
up.
blowing my mind right there.
hold
Brittany
up.
is white Mary J.
Now
Blige.
hold on now. Listen. And I say that honestly to the Mary J. Blige fans who are honest. Y'all know back in the late 90s and the early 2000s when we would go see Mary, it wasn't right vocally. Y'all,
But it never
no,
has been though.
They'll tell you.
Hey.
They'll tell you. They'll be like,
We
hey,
don't
man,
listen to
that's
Mary
my
because she
girl,
can
but there's,
sing though.
you know, in the moment,
She is
but it was a
consistently
little,
flat.
She had his ballpark. She was support group music. They all got together and held hands and sang Kumbaya.
After she came back with yes, after that,
All the big
yeah,
girls.
then I'm cool
All the
with
big
that.
girls were singing too
But
loud.
that
Anybody
old
could
version
sing.
of Mary J. Blige back in that old that was live, that was, and you know, she was. You know, let's keep it real funky. That also wasn't a good time for her mentally and physically and shit. 'Cause, you know,
Facts.
Coke wasn't good
You know what I'm
back then.
saying? Yeah.
Coke wasn't good.
So there was a lot of factors involved in that. But those live shows
Damn, she was
back
like
in
Sierra on coke.
that time frame, them live shows
Sierra
in that time frame
she got a nice show though.
were borderline terrible.
She hadn't developed her dance yet, PL.
Oh, that's how she developed it, because it was a sloppy ass coke walk.
Yeah, that was that Coke groove she had.
Hey, but real love, you thought she could dance and shit.
No, I didn't.
Did not.
No?
No, sir. No, sir.
I don't think anybody.
Can get with a choreographer for 3 weeks. It's fun. Learn the steps. It's funny. Looking at that ass, they like, man.
Shout out to Punch, Kansas City's own, who was a choreographer for
choreographed
most of them Mary J. Blige concerts and
Fresh.
shit after she got off the shit. Yeah, big shout out, Big Punch.
Yeah, fresh. Casey be doing a lot of stuff.
Boy, we didn't commit a lot of slander this
whole lot.
evening.
Yeah, the ratings went
I
up.
better be glad Luther died before the internet was like this, because man, that brother would have got word. He'd have been on y'all head, man. Luther can fight. Y'all didn't know that.
You know, Stevie Wonder still want to fight.
I don't
motherfuckers
believe
to say
Luther
he
can
can't
fight.
see.
The big Luther.
Hey, he loved wrestling though.
I still don't believe Luther can fight. Now,
Big Luther gonna heavy hand beat you up. Skinny Luther gonna do kung fu
He
on you.
was a WWE fan.
he might have been a fan.
Big Luther
He
looked
was from the
like
South
Butterbean.
anyway, wasn't
Little
he?
Luther looked like Mike Tyson.
Man, where is Luther, bro?
I love Luther. I really do. I really do. But I think that if it was me versus Luther in both our primes,
Big Luther or Little
Oh, he's
Luther?
from New York.
which one won it?
Oh man, you bearing false witness, man. I
Not quite right.
down
I got my money on not quite right Curl Luther. He
Hey,
can
not
fight
quite.
That's solid.
Hey, not
That's
quite right.
solid.
Curl Luther was
That's
savage.
solid. That's solid.
But you know what?
That's solid.
A little drip in the
But
back.
you know what?
He can fight still.
With Mickey Howard in the background.
I think I could take him.
That Luther was before the industry.
I think I could take him. He was still kind of street then, but I think I could take him.
Nah, man, he was young thugging back there.
Hey, that's before the industry got him. You know, he was just singing for whatever his mama told him to do. You know, but then when he got that taste of that, I'm Luther now.
And when he started wearing the purple suits and the slick shit and
sequins.
all that, it was over. But before that, with the jean jacket on and shit. House is not a home.
Well, all right. Well, okay.
Well, I done seen him make Dionne Warwick cry. Like, oh.
Hey, I am honestly surprised that I don't have any kids because of Luther.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Luther was a population increaser or or multiplier.
Young man, if you have not smashed a woman to Luther Vandross, please try that. It's awesome.
Luther,
Luther changed the whole stroke.
Keith Sweat,
Changed the whole
The whole stroke. Like,
I couldn't.
Don't
I
fall
couldn't,
in love. I'm sorry.
I couldn't bang to Freddie Jackson because it sounded like Freddie Jackson. I think Freddie Jackson.
Don't
was
say that
singing
name in
Yeah, he
front
was
of me. You
singing
know,
Luther, yeah.
I didn't tell you about. I didn't tell you about that. You cannot say Freddie Jackson around me.
oh Lord.
Do y'all want to hear some more slander? This ain't slander. This was a bad experience, right?
Uh-oh.
Freddie Jackson comes to the Midland. My mama's knows a guy. I'm just say that worked at the radio. Whatever. We in the front row. I'm sitting down there. I got on my little Boyz II Men jeans and button up shit with the ball hat on. Right. I'm fresh haircut. I had to shave because of high school, so I'm cute as fuck. But it's terrible because I feel bad because Jeans West. I was about to say JW. I got the shirt from Jeans West.
You got it from
And
Coda.
yes, it was rayon. Fuck y'all. I had a bunch of colors on it. Anyway,
Downstairs, bandage
I
tomorrow,
got it
baby.
from Coda.
this motherfucker sings "Rock with You Tonight" and comes all up in the front of the stage, and I'm like, bruh, hey man, it's me, my mom, and her
But to take
dude,
it to another
and you are
level,
way too close to
New
get
edition
over
at
here.
Worlds of Fun.
New edition at Worlds of Fun.
Tell
Used
them
to
about
be.
it, Pete.
Man, look.
Ty,
I
said
think
change
I
the
saw.
subject. I ain't mad at you, Ty. I got triggers, man.
I think I saw New
Get away
Edition
from me, man.
twice at Worlds of Fun. I feel like it was twice at Worlds of Fun. Man, look, New Edition of Worlds of Fun. Was
Oh
one
my
of the-
God.
Was some of the best on stage. Pop, 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 pop.
And you know
Hey,
what? Mike Bivens will say, we wasn't dancing, we was stepping. We was doing steps
yeah,
from the Temptations and Dramatics.
yeah.
That's the difference between our shit. We was doing steps. I said, y'all was.
Yeah,
Y'all was killing that shit.
cause the old boy had hey
Better
that
cool it down.
Hey,
Oh,
boy, cool it down.
Before
nigga.
I lose
was
control.
My auntie would take me to go sing "Is This the End" to her girlfriend.
is this
Oh my God, because I had that falsetto. I was shy, but I would blow that shit for auntie. Shit.
She gonna give me
'Cause
some
that was
candy.
my
She
shit.
give me some jingle
I did
jollies and
heartbreak
some
before I
now
did
laters
heartbreak.
and a pop.
Shit. Facts. Yeah, New Edition is when we all became men. Like, yes, he's talking about us. Candy Girl, they talking about us. Okay? Cool It Now, yeah, they talking about me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Hey, for real.
Mr. Telephone Man?
You start acting crazy.
Oh my God.
There's something wrong with my line. Winning down my baby's number. Okay, I can't sing too much more because Michael Bivins gonna be like,
Cut the check, nigga.
hey, on behalf of New Edition, I need you to give us 13 cents
Pull your pockets, nigga.
immediately.
Just go ahead and pull your pockets right now.
Swag got developed off of
We'll see what you got.
New Edition. I need that shirt.
Yeah, that nigga Ralph Trash Van, yeah, he developed my haircut.
Yes, sir.
Man, what was that
Things like that.
If This Isn't Love video when
I
they
was
were
way wrong. I wasn't trying to copy New Edition. I was doing Westy and girls, dudes. Who the fuck was that? Depeche Mode.
Hey,
and
man.
shit out there
Hey,
looking
that
like you fell
motherfucking
out of
video was
futuristic
tearing
video
up
game and shit.
BET, boy.
Hey, man, look, I
Them
remember
videos
watching
was
that
tearing
Like a Duran
BET
Duran
up.
extra
I was
or
like-
some shit.
watching it, and then I remember because that was the album where they stopped doing shows at Worlds of Fun and started doing shows at Kemper Arena.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember going to see him at Kemper Arena, and they was doing the actual dance steps from the If It Isn't Love video that they was working out on, and he was training them on. I was like, oh shit, they getting it. I was like, damn, they doing it. Damn, they working it.
Break album?
Hey,
What?
Oh yeah, the Any Heartbreak.
hey,
album.
Any Heartbreak was their best.
That changed the game. They brought Johnny in.
And
Boys to
man.
Can you stand the rain?
and people don't understand. I don't know if people really understood the sonic
If you
shift.
ain't smashed the girl to Can You
having-
Stand the
of having-
Rain?
of replacing Bobby Brown with Johnny Gill.
Yes.
Make it come on last. Hopefully you
They
can
didn't
last to that
replace him,
one.
though.
Come
They
on.
just added Johnny Gill. You can't replace
Time
Bobby.
right.
Well,
know what I'm
there was an energy about Bobby that you couldn't
Your
replace.
shit.
That's true. But vocally, Bobby could be replaced quite easily because Bobby was
Johnny
not
did
the
that.
strongest vocalist.
And Johnny was.
And
Yeah,
Johnny,
most definitely.
Johnny could sing.
Johnny can sing.
Johnny
not
could
sing.
sing.
It's a new.
Johnny already had like 2 solo albums
Yeah.
before he joined New
It's
Edition.
Stacey Lotta saw shit. It was like.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny was on. Before them, yeah, Johnny had that new Teddy Pendergrass sound.
Hell, had he done My before he joined
Why
New
you have to
Edition?
compare him
No.
to Teddy Pendergrass, man? See,
can't happen.
you
No, that
went
was after
there, bro.
America, yeah.
Rosetta Baritone was killer shit.
Yeah, but adding Johnny Gill to New Edition
Yes.
was
What you want to say, Dennis Edwards?
Hey,
Whoa.
I love the interview where he's talking about any heartbreak or not, or about the song, and he's like, man, or Boys to Men. He's talking about that song. He's like, man, they gonna give me this one lead, and then it's gonna be the kind of the wackest song on the whole album. Oh man, I'm gonna have to turn this motherfucker out. And goddamn, Johnny turned. I can't imagine anybody else but Johnny Gill singing "Boys to Men." I mean, nobody.
But that's the trade-off. It's always a trade-off. The hardest thing was Johnny learning the dance steps.
Yeah.
But the pipes,
Oh, whew.
yeah, you got
Oh,
that.
the singing was down.
You
What's with
stiff,
these dance
bro.
steps, though?
You stiff. Though.
Yeah, we gonna break
Stiff
it
as a
down.
motherfucker out here.
Yeah.
You ain't got
We
no
gonna have to.
bounce.
We got to get some of these drugs. We got to get some of these drugs up in you real quick, Johnny.
Let me lube you up with this cocaine real quick.
Got to coke walk a little bit. Yeah.
Yo, that's our generation. Them is the dudes that we was like, boy, this is it. Because they was still street.
Man, yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, because
It wasn't
BBD.
no boy
I
band
go back
shit.
and listen to BBD now, and I can't go back and listen to BBD, y'all. Because there's a few lines
It's
on
problematic.
that. I'm like, whoa, hold
very,
up.
very
Backstage, underage, adolescent.
How many niggas don't trust women? How many of us don't trust women because of you never trust
Ah, never
Big
trust
button
but
smile.
smile.
Yeah.
But see, little did BBD know, I didn't trust little butts and smiles either.
I don't.
No butt. Flat
No, but
butt.
I ain't give a fuck what the butt was. If it was a smile attached with it, I wasn't trusting it. I was like, can't trust it. No.
That girl is poison.
That girl is poison.
Poison.
And that was like,
10 rap groups called Poison came out after that.
and then it was like
Synonym for toxic.
That's the new
Toxic.
toxic, yes.
Not good.
That
More
girl
toxic,
is
yeah, that was
toxic.
oh shit, she ain't the only one toxic, y'all. Cause like I said, some of these lyrics, man, I'm like, oh man, whoa, bro.
Backstage, underage,
Adolescent.
Baby, oh,
What?
shit.
Had a person fine. She was
Why it
fine.
gotta be a baby?
They all have.
Sorry.
I
And
can't
then- Y'all
get no
did it.
satisfaction.
Yep. She's only 17.
Oh yeah, I can't listen to. It's hard to listen to, but it's hard to listen to Evil for Zagging.
Y'all just gonna murder a prostitute? NWA, y'all just gonna murder a prostitute on a song. I know it's on a song, but it's
And get your dick sucked by a 16-year-old.
not-
That's not cool.
It's always a member of the group that bring that shit to element.
enchanted. One less bitch I gotta worry.
Well, and also the difference between everything that NWA done prior to Evil for Zagging, or Niggas for Life. However you wanna,
Said it. Smooth, like that's what you call it though, huh?
that's the name of the album. That's
You
what
had
it's,
to remember it was.
that's what
Niggas
it's
for
actually
Life.
called. Yeah, but but if you held it in the mirror, you knew it was Niggas for Life. Plain to see. But the difference was, and which makes it real difficult for me to listen to to that album is everything prior NWA was talking about what was happening in the hood. You know what I'm saying? They were like telling you like, hey, this is happening, this is going down, whoop, blah 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 blah. Evil for Zagging, they were actually committers of the crimes that were going on.
What's that?
And
I'd rather fuck you. Was that on there?
Except for Boys in the Hood. Boys in the Hood, they did actually do stuff. All the other songs was about other people.
yeah. But Boys in the Hood was still a tale of the hood.
It was still a tale of the hood. It was more like him telling it in first person.
Yeah.
But it was what you saw out there.
Yeah, but it was
Do the cadence from PSK, Schoolie D. PSK, we making that green. You know what I'm talking about. Go from that.
Ice tea to 6 in the morning.
6 in the morning,
Yeah.
and then go from that to Boys in the Hood was always hard. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
I'm gonna fuck you up with one.
Damn, James.
Forever for daylight.
Damn, James.
Yeah. So real quick before we get a somebody sent Jason a I don't know if you'd call it a meme or a post, a picture, or whatever, but it's a question basically. It asks, what is the best decade for hip hop? A, 1973 to 1983. B, 1983 to 1993. C, 1993 to 2003. D, 2003 to 2013. E, 2013 to 2023.
I gotta go C. Yeah, I say because 6 out of my top 10 albums come from 93 to 03.
I'm gonna say that I want to answer this last.
83 and 93, cuz.
Okay, hold on. Give me the years again.
Oh man,
Basically starting from 73.
He can go through
73,
I'm just going
83.
to break the rules real quick and say 83, 84, 86, 87, 89, 91, 2, 3, 6, and 98. I know.
So
that's
your answer is basically B with a little bit of C.
it's a little bit of
It's
them.
it's mostly B.
Because some years was down, but some years was so fucking you just can't deny it.
Yeah. I'll say 90,
93
93,
was one of the
yeah.
years.
93, 95, 96, and 98 were stellar
I was gonna say
years.
99 and 93 to 98 was special.
Yeah, when it comes to hip hop, like that's
93.
the for real golden era.
That's
me.
for real the golden age of hip hop. Cats were just doing shows like bigger than they'd ever done before. Production value was up, video investment was up.
Just the music itself.
Sellout money was up.
And it was still
co-op
about
was
creativity. It wasn't about popularity. You know what I mean? It was about ability. It was more of it was a little bit more of a meritocracy, even though they didn't get as much out of it as was put into it. Yeah, that's some top rhyming in that era. You could even stretch it out to 99. You know what I mean?
That was just shiny suit age, man. I'm sorry. I can't really fuck with the shiny suit age like that.
No,
man.
but listen,
it was
but listen,
borderline,
fucking
but
big
that's
was
true.
alive
no,
or
but
not.
listen,
You know what
as
I mean?
much as it was the 90,
Shiny
the
suit
shiny
niggas,
suit
man.
era,
You fuck with them niggas, man.
the underground was as strong as
late
ever.
Yeah.
Late 90s.
Late 90s.
Nah,
late 90s.
Shiny Suit era died before Biggie died.
I mean, 94, 95.
Yeah, that was Shiny Suit era.
Not really. That was
Yeah.
I'll say Shiny Suit was
that
more
wasn't even-
90s.
That wasn't even the Versace
Yeah,
shirt.
that was Hype
days.
Williams videos.
I just wrote a rhyme about that.
Yeah, it's Hype
but
Williams
listen,
videos.
Yeah, the video presentation was all shiny suit, right? But the underground was as vibrant as it's ever been.
I'll give you that.
You know what I mean?
Bro,
It was as vibrant as it's ever been.
All right.
5 by 12 and carry
So,
by 6.
This is why I
And
wanted to go
even the
last.
ones that were on that pop shit, they had talent. I mean, the Locks was shiny suit niggas till 99.
I don't think the Lots ever was shiny suit niggas, man. I think they got caught up
If
with them
you
shiny
think
suit
I'm
niggas. And once they
jiggy,
escaped, and once they escaped, it was like, yeah, you glad they riding with Rough Riders?
It's
Yeah.
when did the beats change and when did the lyrics change?
Rough Riders.
You know what I mean? But the lyrics changed with Rakim the first time. Boom. He took it from hey to the hip hop head for the fire to the straight flowing, complete thoughts. You know, and then the beats change. Bomb Squad. You know, going into the America's Most Wanted. But then when Nas came,
Yeah.
and then Wu-Tang,
Yeah.
and Ready to Die right after Nas,
Yeah.
and Wu-Tang, bro.
You got to remember it in that
But
same
they made
time.
it possible for Puffy to do what he did,
Right.
Because it was so possible, it was so popular. Somebody had to capitalize on it.
You got to remember, right after that, at the same time, when Big was coming up, he was coming up with a group called Outkast. That had totally different accents.
There you go.
The cats we was kind of used to because we knew Houston
was
rappers,
only
we
from
knew
the
South
Midwest.
cats like that because they would come up north.
New York wasn't
But
fucking
New
with
York didn't know that shit.
Right.
It was like,
And we was like, yeah,
and
okay,
Dre
cool.
was like, yeah, the South got something to say. But we was fucking with Outkast.
Right,
Already.
You know what
absolutely.
I'm saying? Yeah,
Matter of fact, a
so-
little too much because everybody in Mama started rapping like them niggas, and I didn't like them for a minute because of
So
that.
that's when you gotta look at the beats, the production, and the lyricism. What changed the trajectory? Because Tribe too, with the jazz loops, but they got that from Primo and Gangstar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, who played off of who, and who came off of who? Because for real, before Wu-Tang, it was Juice Crew and fucking Leaders of the New School.
I'm gonna stop
was
you on
that
the
big.
jazz and tell you that they didn't get it from De La. Primo and them got it. Primo and them got it from De La.
Well, yeah, Jungle, yeah, JB, yeah, I agree. I
All
agree with
right.
that.
So, here's where I wanted to answer this question last, because you're probably gonna you may want to reevaluate your answer afterward. First off, I cannot answer this question in the form that it is in because I do not believe that hip hop was born on such date that they're speaking of. I believe that the culture was already in place. Let's say roughly it's 1970. So I believe that if they're gonna do it, it's, you know what I'm saying, do it the right way. So I'm not using theirs. I'm using basically it's the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and the currents, which you can kind of loop the now into the 2010s because we're still kind of early in the 20s, but it's still but there is a distinct sound difference, I would say, between stuff now and then. So
The popular
Hey,
stuff.
now that's not to say that the best performances actually occurred in that
oh no,
era.
not necessarily the best performances, but just the best decade for hip hop, and the best decade for hip hop was probably the 80s, because you all are thinking hip hop music, you're thinking rap music,
The culture was 80s.
and I'm thinking culture, because it doesn't necessarily specify which. So if you don't, because my and also remember my baseline. If you ask me something about hip hop, I'm not going to think music. I'm going to tell you about culture.
Okay, but I can still make my argument of 93 through 98 for the graffiti writer culture was as vibrant as it's ever been.
Fashion.
The reason I say it was the 80s is because the 80s had the time that was organized and unchecked.
At its purest, too.
Okay.
Yeah, but they weren't getting paid.
It's not necessarily, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't necessarily about getting paid at that time. It was about expressing the message and upholding the culture. You know what I'm saying? And I believe in the 80s, the culture had been established long enough to where, you know, there were boundaries and quote unquote rules, and, you know, like, this is what we do. This is how you can be a member of the culture. This is how you can be a contributor. If not, then it's still cool that you're just a fan of the culture, but you still can be, still part of it, So I feel like the 80s was when it was most open,
It was like, this is what it is.
and this is, it was the most open and most honest.
I'll take it back to the DJs, 78, 79. They was battling with sound systems, right?
Mm-hmm.
They was not playing. They was not backspinning.
Oh no.
They was just playing disco soul records.
Yeah.
And it was the division that birthed the elements of hip hop. Those DJs didn't want the B-boys in there. They called them floor sweepers. They called them jitterbugs. They was the young dudes that was coming to dance. But see, Flash, them was the ones that was spinning the breaks. They was chopping the breaks up. The early DJs was just playing records. They didn't know nothing about cutting breaks.
And they sound clashes were about who had the biggest sound system.
Yeah. So then it went from that to, okay, who's the DJs that's catering to the B-boys? And then once that became established, that's when you had the MCs starting to actually gain some recognition because they wanted the MC. The other DJs, they weren't rocking with that.
But MCing was also different then.
Clean cut.
Than what we're accustomed. You know what I'm
It
saying?
was actually mastering ceremony.
MCing was really just mastering the ceremony.
So
It was
that
just
division always birthed something.
truly controlling the crowd.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while, you busting a rhyme, but it wouldn't even be like, I don't think it was like on
Early
purpose.
on, it was like, hey, yo, so and so, your mom's here in the parking lot to come pick you up. That's what the dude would get on the mic and say. Hey, so and so, hey man, you parked your car with your lights on. Come and move
And
your car.
then he started doing it to the beat.
Yeah, right.
Yo, just FYI, I think Fresh is at it again down on Vine. He just he dropped a live, which I believe was in front of Smacks and Daiquiri Shop.
Man.
I love it. I wish I could have been in Texas.
And Brian was there. Happy birthday to Brian B. Shining.
Oh, happy birthday, B. Shining.
Yeah.
Right, Brian B. He was on the lawn a few weeks back.
Yep. We're gonna get him back too.
Yeah.
He wants to come back for sure. So we're gonna figure that out.
But yeah, I feel you.
So
With
yeah,
the transition.
I believe that, and by the end of the '80s, hip hop as a culture was ready to get paid.
Yeah. Because early on, all that
You know what I'm
stuff was
saying?
taboo.
Because it had already begun to creep into taking over the mainstream without a lot of people even paying attention to it yet. That the fact that like a lot of these commercials are starting to kind of have a little bullshit ass
Rap sound.
I
I remember the Kangaroos commercial. I was pissed off at that shit.
And then I knew it was I knew it was for real a done deal, and it was never going away when Parappa the Rapper.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yes,
No
too.
shit. No shit.
No, it wasn't going away before Parappa the Rapper was there. I know. It was like, oh, these motherfuckers invested in a video game with this shit.
Like, oh.
We like rock and roll now, right?
The legs started being established.
That's
The
a
shit
bit of
that
an acknowledgement.
The shit that they didn't fuck with, and the shit that was taboo, like the graffiti and the breaking, and those all became the cool things. Then when Wild Style came and Fab actually put it on screen, but they don't remember that the dudes that was on the corner in Wild Style was actually stick-up dudes. A to the K, A to the motherfucking Z. Them dudes was really robbing you outside the party.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Yeah, so.
Hey, bro, we'll give you a couple of dollars if you just stand up for this camera if you did not rob us.
But that was
Please.
That was Black Spades. That was the gangs. That was
Yeah.
the spillover from that. And then let's talk about the Bronx, the
Take
Black
these white
Album.
boys can't.
The
Oh.
niggas rushed the stores and all these DJs popped up.
After that,
Yeah, so it's certain things that happen.
yep.
They kind of, boom, now everybody got these birthers. We all got these big systems. Yeah, we rocking you.
Yeah, so the '80s was when it kind of now the '90s was early '90s was the fine tuning, and '96
That new Harlem Renaissance. Like we just
to the end of the decade was the explosion. I mean, everything was rap. Everything was rap.
Ed Lover said something that made me kind of really realize. He was like, we wasn't fucking with Too Short in the beginning. We was like, this nigga's whack. This nigga's garbage. How's he rapping all slow and shit? But he wasn't talking to us. He
Yeah.
was talking to them players. He
Yeah.
was talking to them pimps up there in the
He's
Bay.
talking to cats in
He was
Oakland.
talking
Yeah.
to the niggas with the slump. We didn't have beat in New York.
Yeah.
We didn't know nothing about that. Short
I
started
can't walk
talking
to the
his
train
people.
station to this shit.
Right, yeah.
But that
Nigga, he was
bibbity
like,
bob.
I'ma put your name on the
You know, I can't
Yeah,
ride down the
nah,
block.
hell no.
Can't mob down the block
Bitches
listening to
wanna
the
get in
boobity
my
back.
car.
Yeah.
Hey, but it's too short tape. I paid him $20 for him to say my name.
Say
on
my
the
name
tape.
on the tape. Yep. And he did it.
Yeah.
So
They was rapping for they people. So
yeah,
that's
people
what-
and that's what that is what I'm trying. What I have to always remind a lot of these old motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Look, man, I know these young cats don't necessarily make sense to you, and that's cool. They're not supposed to. They're not talking to you. One, a lot of these old cats I know that are complaining about the young cats don't even have kids.
Yeah. I said that to my son.
If you have kids, you'd understand. You'd understand a little more. Not necessarily what they're saying, but you know what I'm saying. You would
yeah.
but you don't even
A
have
dude that ain't got no kids.
I said
who me.
Yeah,
to my
listen
son,
to him.
I said,
Yeah, I'm saying
Oh,
that's
I've-
good advice.
I
I've
love this
dealt
Gunna
with
song,
too many
Fuck You
kids
Mean,
to.
but I don't know what he's saying. Guess what line my son quoted? I'm on the block like Big Worm, but I ain't smoking no sherm. My son wasn't alive when Friday came out. I got that line. Like, damn, son, okay. Some niggas is saying some shit.
One of the little dudes at the open mic or at the cipher at the 50 said some really provocative shit. I had to check on him later on. Like, really? So, yeah, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, B.
Rob Lowe the Star went in.
I'm
Fucking.
fucking J.C. Nichols' granddaughter in the other room. with
Oh
me.
yes,
I was
yes,
like,
yes.
Are you serious?
Was that the last one? Was that
He
Ape
said
Gang
that
B?
like that?
Fire.
Yeah, hey, shots
Okay.
fired. Are you? What
Yes,
kind
he
of,
did.
What kind
Hey,
of reparation revenge
shout
are
out
you
to
taking out on Kansas
shout out
City?
to
1440.
Ape Gang B. Shout out to Ape Gang B. He has a mascot
Man.
that is like a
A big
7
ass.
foot
Yeah.
gorilla.
Nah, that motherfucker
It
was
is
bigger
a
than 7 foot.
tall gorilla.
Oh,
It
that
was bigger than
motherfucker
that.
was huge.
Yeah.
Hey man, when he came into the theater with that, I started dying laughing. I said,
Did he
that
have stilts on that motherfucker? Was that just
Nah,
a
it was
big
just a
motherfucker?
big motherfucker in there.
That was
a big
big
motherfucker.
motherfucker in there.
I saw the dude that was wearing it. I was like, damn. I knew him. I knew who he was immediately when I saw him later on. And I was like, oh, you was a dude in the gorilla suit, wasn't you? He's like, yeah.
Big motherfucker.
Hey, that was fresh. That was
You see Rick Boiler.
yeah. I told him. I said, and I was like, hey, he goes everywhere with you, don't he? He's like, yep. Oh man.
They don't speak pipe.
You like dogs?
Yeah, gangs. Oh,
But yep. And then somebody had nerve to ask me what I did after Hip Hop 50.
We know what you did.
Nigga went to pizza show.
The
Fucking
shuttle.
right, I went to piece of shit.
The shuttle.
You fucking right.
What you thought I was gonna do? I was right there. I was hungry. Shit. That was the play.
move, boy.
I forgot about the after party. Honestly, I was tired too.
It was live though. It was live.
My arm needed some tendon. Shit, but it was a good day. I was invited by them to speak at the brunch earlier in the day over at I can't remember the name of the spot, but it was a cool spot. My waitress was fine.
Can't complain about that.
Never. Never.
You keep bringing me drinks. Only you.
Oh yeah, she when I said that she laughed, and I was like, "Oh, you think it's a game?" And then I was like, hold on, I can't. I gotta watch how I talk to people now, cause I don't want to come across as dirty old or too dirty of an old man. You know, I ain't like Ted Bundy out here or nothing. You know what I'm
That
saying?
ain't creepy. That's past creepy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
psychopathic.
Creepy gonna do something weird to you. That's gonna kill you.
And your
That's
friends.
deadly.
Yeah.
But you know, it was a good day. I talked about touring and booking and all kind of and that kind of stuff. So maybe somebody learned something. Maybe not. We just
Hey, we found out that Luther Vandross is no gold idol around here. That's for damn sure.
Oh man, that's my guy, man. I love Luther. It's just
But he's not infallible.
oh no, he's not infallible. Cause Luther got some tracks on them albums. I'd be like, that's kind of that's suspect. Yeah, I don't know about this one, Luther. Damn. Man.
Yes, he did call him a cruise ship singer. Wow. Cruise ship crooner. I like that. That sounds better. That got a better ring.
Shit, I'll take that. I'll take that gig.
Bruno Mars still exists.
He's a singer.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Everybody coming through tonight, hanging out and shit. Let's see. What's today? Today's Friday the 18th. Man, I think Tuesday the 29th. I think it's gonna be the first sports block. We'll be back on that on Tuesdays. So that'll be Tuesday the 29th.
Is that that's gonna be the draft?
Yeah, it's gonna be the night of the draft.
Hey. 17-0, baby.
Titans?
Yes, sir.
Oh, 0-17.
He's looking in the mirror.
Nah, they gonna win some games.
17-0
Because they gonna mess around and beat the Colts once.
twice.
Twice.
Texans twice.
So y'all 0-4 or 4-0.
I'll say the Jags once at least. That's 5.
Y'all ain't beating the Jags.
We're gonna beat them in Jacksonville.
Y'all
So
ain't beating the Jags.
it's happening.
Who's your quarterback again?
We got 3 of them right now.
Which one of them is viable in the NFL?
We just gonna flip a coin.
Maybe the rookie.
The dude,
Maybe.
the dude with the
just
mayo
gonna-
in his coffee.
Yeah, we just gonna flip a coin
Yeah,
every
dude.
week.
Is that the dude that's your quarterback? The Mayo Coffee dude?
Yes, sir.
Didn't he get hurt?
Nah, that's Tannehill.
Yo,
He was back.
I meant to tell you.
Tannehill got hurt?
Yeah.
Oh, how
I
hard
meant
did you
to tell
cheer?
you, I Ubered a Titans fan from Chattanooga.
Okay.
Over here. You said they still believe in Tannehill, boy.
Racism.
They still believe in
Good way for
Tannehill.
that
Wish
boy
I had
washed
more
up.
thoughts.
Because it's Tannehill or the Negra.
Pretty much.
I don't want either one of those niggers quarterbacking my.
Well, no,
Oh, yeah,
Malik
yeah, I
Willis
forgot,
puts
yeah.
mayo in his coffee. You know that's not a black guy at all.
Malik Willis is the
Not
one.
Malik Willis.
Will Levis.
Will Levis.
Yeah.
He puts. Yeah, he puts. Yeah. First off, his
That
name-
seems like some psychopath shit, dog.
It kind of does.
Bro, if you watched him do it, you would think.
I see it. He did it at the draft.
I know, that looks psycho-fucking-pathic.
I mean,
looks
how do
psychopathic.
you even come up with that?
Who did it on accident the first time?
Right.
Or did some
I bet you-
psychopath
Basically,
do it on
it's a non-dairy
purpose?
creamer.
Nah, I bet you his boys did that
gross.
shit to him.
As a joke.
As a joke,
eggs.
and he was like,
It's fucking
Damn,
gross.
I was like, this is actually
Eggs
good.
in
"Man,
your
I actually
coffee.
fuck with this. Y'all should try it."
Hey,
And he
boy.
was like, "Man, whatever, Will."
I
And he's
understand
actually been
breakfast,
drinking
bro.
it like
Ever
that ever
since.
since. But he don't want to ever give it up to his homies like that. That's terrible. I hope we heal.
I don't think you can heal from that.
Mayo in the coffee.
Mayo in the coffee, it's no coming back from that.
quarterback put mayonnaise in his coffee.
Whew, that's disturbing, dog.
I would never
Every
admit
time
that.
I hear it said,
I thought
just
ketchup on the steak
disturbs
was
me.
bad.
Oh, you said ketchup on a steak?
I thought that was
not
bad.
even
We
not even
good.
close.
We good.
Yeah, not even close.
We good. Put that mayonnaise on anything except coffee. Anything.
I did my fries.
yeah,
in mayonnaise
I
sometimes.
still I can't ride with my quarterback on that, dog. Just leave the steak alone. Just leave it alone. Eat that motherfucker dry. You got you
It's
like
a Texas thing, gotta be.
Nah, that's a moving all over the place thing.
He's got
I got
to
to Texas
he
at like
has
7 years old.
The
he has a
ketchup on the
palate of a
steak?
kid still.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna grow. He'll grow out of it one day. He's got the palate of a child still.
And ain't it well done too?
No, I don't
Or
think
medium
so.
well or something like that?
It might be medium, but I don't think it's well done.
Well, at least fried chicken ain't his favorite cheat day meal.
And that was funny.
And it's the way she said it, his wife.
Oh my God, I still haven't seen that actual clip.
She
I
just
just
fried chicken.
Like she for real sung that shit when she said it. I was like, wow, that's a little problematic right there. Not just saying it.
He looked. He was like,
please just shut the fuck up.
Hold on, and then she was like, she doubled down. Chicken fried steak with mashed potatoes?
I didn't mean it
Like,
like that. But shut the fuck up. Glad his brother shut the fuck up.
Oh, that's because he's going to jail.
I'm sad his cuffs had to shut his mouth.
Yeah, the lawyer told him, he was like, yeah, just don't say nothing else.
Just
shit, I don't even remember what he said.
yeah.
Was
Alex Smith said
cheat
he
Mexican.
said
yeah.
That's what.
Hey, Alex Smith said that Pat didn't know how to order a steak. He ordered it well done with ketchup.
Might as well just get a hamburger.
You might as well just how to get a hamburger. Yeah.
Oh, you better off getting a hamburger.
Yeah. A well done steak with ketchup is
Oh
a
my
burnt
God.
hamburger.
Oh my God. Oh God.
Yeah, just grind this up and
nice well get pickles.
Hey,
Yeah. Yeah.
throw a
For
little
real.
mustard on it. Some
real.
relish.
You know, if you mix the mustard and the ketchup together, that's what is it? Heinz 57. Yeah, that's 57 sauce.
Oh, I ain't know that.
That's all that shit is.
well, like I said, appreciate y'all tuning in, learning about Heinz 57 sauce secrets and shit. And now they gonna be knocking on the door too. The line is gonna be busy this week, I see.
The Mary J. Blige fans is pulling
Mary
up.
J. Blige fans,
Luther fans is pulling
Luther
up.
fans.
Oh yeah.
Man, some of them letter boys, not the LGBTQ letter boys, the CIA, the original letter boys, alphabet.
The alphabet boys.
Yeah, the DEA, CIA, FBI's, ATFs.
Stop saying them letters like that.
I've been looking on the Googles.
Yeah, you fucked yourself up that time.
Doing my research.
Gotta do your goals.
Gotta do your Googles. All right. Shit. Next Friday we'll have
World Chief.
some legal trap report, and we'll also have Royal Chief coming by. So looking forward to that.
Have my legal trap report together next week for them.
Yeah. Sounds like a play.
Yeah, I definitely got to get off of here because apparently Lil Yachty and Alchemist have been making songs.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
I was
He
always
said,
suspect.
I,
of
for many
Alchemist.
years, secretly enjoyed recording on Alchemist beats. I think it's time to drop a couple of them now.
Fresh. Hey, that last Lil Yachty project that he put out
It
was
was
nice.
Yeah.
Hey, like I'm saying, sometimes they're not speaking to us, but sometimes they can, it's that connection. Like that Lil Yachty album made me kind of go back and listen to the other stuff in a different ear. I still don't necessarily dig it, but it make a little more sense, I guess.
He mean that shit.
Yeah.
He mean that shit.
The Lil
that's
Yachty
cool.
"Oh Wonder" song was weird though.
Yeah.
Hey, and he had the hardest. He
Strict
really
club
has.
first.
He really did have the hardest walkout in rap history, damn near. That one that's like the meme. You ain't seen that? Oh, dude, that Rolling Loud, he came out. Oh my God. Oh my God, it was so hard. It was so hard. It was so hard. It was epic. Like it was some top tier showmanship.
If we had a paid staff, this is where a picture of it would pop up as we exited. But we don't. So peace.